Alright everybody, so today I have another house from Zillow to show you, and this one I am really excited to show you guys because this rivals the very first house that I ever showed in one of these Zillow 3D tour type videos, and this is an all Casablanca house. Now that first house that I showed you guys had, what was it? It was 1, 2, 3 Panamas in the main room, a Ventura in the kitchen, so that's 4. We had 2 Delta 2s in bedrooms, that's 6, and then 3 Lady Deltas in other bedrooms. So it had 9 Casablancas in it, 10 fans total, with they had a Fanimation something, I forgot the exact model name, in the primary bathroom. But this house not only has more Casablancas, it has 13 Casablancas, but these ones are also a bit more interesting. Actually, not even a bit more. I'd say they're a lot more interesting than the ones that we saw in that other house. Because, I mean, like, Panamas, Lady Deltas, Delta 2s, like, those are all perfectly fine, good fans. But, I mean, they were also in the Snow White finish, so, like, the most blend-in finish, the most, like, the ones that have, like, the least going on visually. They are among the more, the less interesting Casablanca models to look at. As well. But this house, we're in for a treat. They got a wide range, well, I guess not wide-ish range, but like it's got a better variety of Casablancas here, not only in terms of style but also in terms of finishes as well. We have a lot more interesting variety to look at with that. So this house was built in 1987, and according to the... Oh, did the grandfather clock not give it away? I always find it charming when houses have things like this in there. You can even tell it also has radiant heat. That's something. I think it does have central as well, but it does still have radiators in there. An interesting choice for the 80s, but... nevertheless, you can tell it's more of like a traditional-ish contemporary style, but they did lean into tradition with this as well. This is very much a very 80s house. Spiral staircase in this previous picture here, carpeted spiral staircase, carpet everywhere, brick everywhere. And here's our first fan in the family room here. At first I was kind of like, oh, this is probably just going to be one of those like boring houses that, I mean, like, yeah, it looks cool because, you know, 80s, but not really much else going on here. But that's not the case. We have a Spirit of Saturn, which is not a fan that you see every day, installed in houses like this on Zillow. As you can see all the way back there, there's the IntelliTouch 4. We have a W11. And what's interesting here is it doesn't have the Spirit of Saturn, I guess I'll just call them decals, on the blade tips here. So these might be replacement blades. Honestly can't tell. I mean, these are kind of drooping a bit more than I'd expect from a Casablanca as well, but maybe this fan got a lot of use. I imagine in the living room it probably did get a good amount of use. What's interesting too is that we don't have the stepped Spirit of Saturn hang true here. We just have the typical hang true canopy. This is the pre-recall one, you can tell because you can see the ridges in it. But this is the classic white and polished brass finish with the 3-ring light kit on it. So that was pretty cool to see right off the bat. But then as we go further here in this next picture, here we have what looks to be like an office space, and look at the fan over here. There's something a little peculiar about it. We have pretzel brackets here, and you can't really see a housing. You can tell this is a Casablanca though just by looking at the light kit. I mean, this is a common, I think this is the K4L 4-arm light kit here with the loops, and then with the bottom piece as well to make it a 5-piece light kit. So you can tell it's Casablanca from that, but there's no motor housing. I think some of you might kind of know what that is already based on those two observations, but we'll get to that later. Another picture of the office here. Oh, well, I guess you can kind of see, well, there's a preview. Shadow of it here. Gives you a little better idea of what we're working with. And you can also see the Spirit of Saturn over there as well. Oh! It looks like the Spirit of Saturn might have been on a three-way W11 system because we have a different W11 control over here. So I guess technically then that would make it a W12. Well, that's cool. They have a little mini bar here too, interesting. And yeah, in terms of the HVAC, they have radiant heating and then they have forced air there too. So high tech for the 80s, I suppose. All right, so this is probably the most boring fan. No, this is the most boring fan we're going to run into today. Just a 4-blade Delta 2. And honestly, that's saying a lot. If the most boring fan that we have here is a Delta 2, then, I mean, yeah, we're in for a treat. I mean, the blades, it looks like, because it's kind of in like an outdoor-ish area, have been yellowed out a bit, which is kind of a shame, but it's holding up better than the Spirit of Saturn in terms of like not drooping or anything. And yeah, the Delta 2 is kind of more of a boring fan, but still cool nonetheless as a Casablanca. Good performer. Let's keep going on here. And then we continue going upstairs, and just in the landing of the staircase here, they made this little living space. And they just kind of casually have a Victorian over here, a white and brass Victorian, similar to the model that I have, but the gallery. This is not the gallery edition because it doesn't have the light kit. There's this W11, just right there. And yeah, just got a Victorian chilling over here. So far we've seen four Casablancas. And this is also right next to a whole house fan. I didn't notice this on my first go through, but this could not get any more 80s. The skylights too, like, this is... It's just funny how much this house screams 80s, but honestly, I love it. And here we have in the primary bedroom, another white and brass Victorian. You can tell this is a different one because, well, we don't have that chair over there, and we're not right by stairs. Oh, that's the same room, just a different view. What I do find interesting, though, is that, like, in 80s houses, they had fans here, but with no lights on them, like, or at least in some 80s houses. But they have the light over here by the fireplace, but not by the fan. Just an interesting design choice with many 80s houses. Very decorative bathroom. This is another bedroom here. So this is our third white and brass Victorian. These ones, it's not as easy to see the IntelliTouch controls, though. They're probably over on the walls somewhere over here. But what is that now? That is our 6th Casablanca. Half of them being Victorians so far. And that's what I mean. Like, yeah, the Victorian, it's not like it's a rare Casablanca fan by any means. Definitely more common than things like the Spirit of Saturn. But there's just more visually going on with the Victorian than, say, something like a Panama or a Delta 2. Which is why I personally like this install and like this house's install so far even better than that first one that we found. And it's only going to get better from here. So this is the third bedroom we see here, different beds. So what is that? That is Victorian number 4, another white and brass Victorian here. Bedroom number 5, that is the 5th Victorian white and brass we have over here. So they loved the Victorian. These bedrooms must have been huge because, I mean, the Victorian is not a small fan. And you can tell here, like, that's classic. That's like the standard 52-inch Victorian blade span. And And it has a lot of space in this room. So they were working with a lot here. And bedroom number 5 or 6? I lost count at this point. Oh, just a nice Rolex clock on the wall. I don't think that's a Rolex clock, but it's supposed to look like a watch, which is kind of neat. But yeah, 6th white and brass Victorian. Because why not? I've never seen so many Victorians in a house before. The only other time I've ever seen this many, or like such a large install of Victorians, is that one video that you can see, I think it's the Main Street Hotel in Las Vegas, that has like a bunch of polished brass and cherry oak gloss blade Victorian fans everywhere. But just in a house, like every room has Victorian, basically. And that's, again, like, when do you see that? You really just, it's not something you see. And here we go. All right, well, this 5 fans in one photo in a house. This is what we saw downstairs. They have 2 New Orleans fans here. That's why we couldn't see the motor housing, because, well, the motor housings are right here. So these people bought a ton of Victorians, a Spirit of Saturn, a Delta II, in addition to 2 New Orleans fans. Like, my gosh. They spared no expense. I think, what would that be? Like, each Victorian back then was like, I think close to $600 at the time. And, you know, you have 9 Victorians, so that's like $5,400 right there in fans. This is in 1987 money, by the way. It's a ridiculous amount of money to spend on fans to begin with, but, well, not a ridiculous amount, but, well, it's a lot of money to spend on fans regardless. And in New Orleans, I think back then were around $1,000 a piece. So add another $2,000 to that. That's, we'll say $7,400 on fans right there. And then you got the Delta II, which was probably about $400, and the Spirit of Saturn was probably like $500. So we'll just round that all up to like an additional $1,000 with the sales tax and whatnot. It was probably more than that. It was probably closer to like $1,100. So this was almost $10,000 just in ceiling fans for this house. And that goes without mentioning the purchase of like the IntelliTouch controls and whatnot too. So easily over $10,000 worth of ceiling fans in this house. In 1987 money, you know, I'm curious now. I'm going to look it up, what the conversion of that would be in 2025 dollars. We'll say, you know, we'll err on the side of more and say $11,000 in 1987. How much is that worth today? That would be, that's like the price of a car. We're looking at like $31,500 in ceiling fans in today's money is how much these people roughly, will say, spent, probably on the higher side. But still, to spend that kind of money on just ceiling fans for your house, like, massive respect, massive respect. I mean, they definitely chose quality. And I mean, yeah, I've been kind of just praising Casablanca this whole time, but the fans really are amazing. And it led to a really cool install like we have here. Like in this loft area alone, we have 3 more Victorians. It would have been cool if they had a 4th one over here by the track lighting, but they probably had pictures over here, so that's probably why they did it like that. But still, in one room, 3 Victorians. And then looking over, you have 2 New Orleans on the right side here. Like, I'm just kind of at a loss of words with just how cool this is. Especially the New Orleans being there. Like, I think I've probably seen, out of all the houses I've looked at for these videos, I think I've seen maybe one other house that had one New Orleans in the primary bedroom. These guys, no, they just casually have 2 New Orleans just in their, like, we'll call it like a foyer office bar area. Just casually just hanging there, you know, hanging out. Like it's nobody's business. It's unbelievable. And really, really cool. You can see they have the 3 IntelliTouch controls here for all the Victorians. You know, if a fan collector were to buy this house, they would. I mean, this would be like fan collector paradise. It really would. 13 Casablancas, and they're not all like the standard models either. I mean, yeah, like I said, the Victorian is kind of a standard model, but there's just a lot going on visually here. There's a lot going on with the Victorian visually, and in this room you have 3 of them, and then you got an even more ornate, basically like Victorian 2.0 with 2 New Orleans over here. I mean, again, what do you even say about something like this? It's unbelievable. I can't believe I just stumbled upon this. It would have been great if this was a 3D tour, because then I could show you guys everything in detail and we wouldn't have the railing of the banister over here blocking the blades of the New Orleans, but still. And we could also see how the New Orleans were controlled. I tried looking around. I couldn't find a way that they were controlled. I don't know. I don't think these would be on Slumber Quiet. I don't think Slumber Quiet was around in the 80s. So my guess is they probably were 3-speed and they hooked them up to wall controls, because there's no like really long pole chains going down there either. But yeah, so we have the 5 fans here. Those are the last fans in the house. Everything else is just exterior photos. So let's go back and just double count. I'm pretty sure that it was just 13, but so we have the 5 here, the 3 Victorians and the 2 New Orleans. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Already saw that New Orleans. 13. Yep. 13 Casablancas in this house. And what was that? We'll go back to the picture with all the New Orleans. 13, and 9 of them were Victorians. Yeah, because the only ones that weren't were the 2 New Orleans, the Delta II, and the Spirit of Saturn. So 13 Casablancas here, with 9 of them being Victorians, all in one house. I am just in shock and amazement, like I've said, that this install exists, that I found it, and now that I was able to share it with you guys. This is the only house I'm showing you guys today. This video has gone on, I think, for quite a bit of time at this point, but yeah, this was really, really cool. I'm glad I was able to showcase this for you guys. I hope you guys found it just as interesting as I did. And yeah, that's where I'm going to end this video. I just really wanted to show this to you guys. Hope you all enjoyed watching. Thank you very much for sticking around. And remember, stay cool, everybody.